Alrighty friends, welcome back to a new episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive. Today our first opponent here is going to be Mr. Rabby Burns. Now, I don't know a lot about Rabby Burns. I know that he's a Protoss player and he's on the European server. I do know one thing, and that's that he made a massive mistake today. And that mistake is that he decided to ladder at the exact same time as the Cheesiest Man Alive. And not just the same time, but also the same place. He could have picked the North American ladder. He could have picked the Asian ladder. He could have been playing against Australians or on the Chinese server. But instead, no! Double Overlord! No. No, this is not it. So, cancelling a unit with Zerg is really bad because it means you're not getting an extra larva anymore. So right now I think I'm down 2 larva because I messed up before already as well. So this is a 12 pool with a single lane. This is not good. I hate it when I make mistakes. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. What can I say? Now, if... this is not good. This is gonna hit so late. This is supposed to be so many links. No, Rabby. Okay, well, I get the worker. Okay, this is a fake 12 pool. That's what it is. I built a pool at 12. I built 6 links. It's not a real 12 pool. It's a fake. So hopefully he overreacts and gets like 2 gateways, 4 zealots, and then follows it up with all types of good jazz. But we're only getting... I still don't think that's good for us then, is it? I don't know. I don't know when it's good for us. No. We probably still need to force something out. Do I want to fight that zealot? I don't think I do. We'll just attack this thing. Where's my overlord? Gonna build it in here. I mean, he is doing his best, isn't he? Maybe I can run in? Not sure. I can. Probably could have killed that, actually. I had this around already. Practically done. Does he have a nexus? If he doesn't have a nexus yet, honestly, I'm probably okay with this entire enterprise up until this point. It doesn't feel like the worst thing. Okay, nexus is fairly late. Zealot, Adept. We have Warp Gate coming in as well. And we're following this up with... I think we want to maybe go for like a roach all in or something. It's a good start always to open like this, then go into a roach all in. But we'll have to wait and see if that's even completely viable. Third base is so close by on this map, by the way. Look at that. Hardly need to scroll your screen. Insanely close. Super nice for Zerg players. Also nice for TOS defensively, of course. Feels good often, but I have a feeling he's playing Glaze behind this. Because it's double gate. Not really producing all that many units though. Maybe you want to have a scout. Cheeky little scout. How about that, huh? How about a cheeky little scout? That would be fantastic. Want to make sure that I have my queen in position. Gonna end up losing 1. Not the second drone, because I did that correctly. These 2 queens are somewhat out of position right now. So that's frustrating. Did some good damage, didn't he? He did some good damage. And I didn't start my +1 yet. Sheesh. Robotics facility? Okay, I have another plan. I actually have another plan. But that's just because I forgot to pull out of gas. This wasn't the actual plan. We're gonna keep 1 in gas and we're gonna do an 8 link drop in my opponent's main base. This sometimes works. It often doesn't, but it will allow me to get a scout, and it doesn't feel as bad to have a very late third base with this, so that's good as well. There we go. Zoop. Bad boy for me. 2 extra in gas, because I probably want to follow this up with something that allows me to... what do you call it? I want to follow this up with something that allows me to stop good units, basically. So units that deal damage, like Glaive Adept or Charge. There's a Robo. The Robo throws me off a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, actually, a fair amount. It throws me off a decent amount. Let's just speak the truth for once. I'm confused. Come on, turn into a super dropper. Go. There we go. Speed's about to finish up as well at approximately the same time. Takes 12 seconds to morph one of these bad boys. Should be way longer, obviously, but Zerg players have... you know, have convinced us that this is fine. Oh no! Well, this is definitely an issue. Oh, this is most definitely an issue. Oh, this is most definitely an issue. There's roaches on the way. Please tell me he just warped in and not at home. Okay, we're dealing some damage. We're gonna pick this up. This did not quite go how I wanted it to go, that's for sure. Rabbi burns. Oh no. Completely destroying us. Took us out. And we're forced to leave. It's okay. I can live with this. This is the first loss. It's completely fine. Minus 23. That's okay. Okay, but sure, he's up in supply. Or he's up in MMR over me now. But I'm fine with this. This is a first game. Always is supposed to be a loss when you cheese. That means that you still need to, you know, work on your cheese a little bit. And this was legitimately the worst execution of a 12 pool I think I've ever done in my entire life. Got my boy Rabbi burns again. Now, I like this response a little bit against 12 pool. The question is, how good is this against a 14 pool? So, there's a lot of Protoss players who don't entirely know what the difference is between a 12 and a 14 and a 16 pool. Usually I can tell the difference between a 12 and a 16, but between a 12 and a 14, they get a little bit confused. So we're gonna help him out here, formulate a good response if he doesn't have one yet. After this game, he will be forced into getting a pretty darn decent one. Opening up with an Overlord, and then a couple of extra drones as well. I'm not sure how many drones we want to build. I think we want to do an extractor trick as well. That feels somewhat correct. 17 hatch maybe as a follow-up from this. Also feels somewhat correct. Do we want to pretend like we're expanding? Maybe we do actually. Yeah, why not? One more drone? Do we? Yeah, I think we can get one more drone down, for sure. I wonder if he knows what's going on here. I don't think he does. He must be fairly confused. It's very important I get this hatchery down. This is one of the most important things. If I don't get the hatchery down, you're in major trouble, usually. Come on, one more ling. Just gonna go 6 lings here, okay? Didn't build our queen. Okay. Significantly better eco here than in the last game. 6 lings total. Drone immediately behind it. Queen after. Oh, there we go. I think my next drone is going to create one of these already. Gonna go already. And then we get an Overlord here straight after. This feels like almost the correct build order. I'm not sure if it is, but it feels somewhat correct. And we're hitting about 10 seconds later with this. So you can get away with a single Zealot, no chrono boost, and it should be fine. But often people still go for the double Zealot and the chrono boost as well, which is definitely incorrect. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, single Zealot. No way, he actually did a good response. What? He actually knows it. He has a response to a 14 pool. Well, it's not world's best response if you end up losing the Zealot, but... Okay. The response wasn't entirely thought out yet. Because you're not supposed to end up losing the Zealot, because then you're forced to full wall. I don't even think he has a hatchery yet either, which is actually kind of bad. Or hatchery, no, well, it's not called a hatchery. Good Lord, Kevin, what is this building called? A Nexus, of course. Man, you play Protoss, get it together, brother. Yeah, this feels very good. And my eco is significantly better than before. So we're gonna have a look at what he's doing. He's probably gonna follow up with a similar thing, because he probably still... Oh, yeah, there we go. He still believes this is most likely going to be a 12 pool, so he thinks the position is similar, or maybe he would even say the same. Oh, what a save by me. Honestly, no? Oh, that's good. That was real nice, wasn't it? That was real nice. Oh, should we play the same? Wait, he has nothing here. Excuse me? Wait, what? Okay, now I'm the one that's confused. Oh, no, Kevin. What is going on over here? I thought I was the cheesiest man alive, but maybe I'm the second. Behind Rabbi. Is Rabbi the number 1? Now he's getting a Nexus. Okay. Interesting calls here by Rabbi. You tell me what he's up to, because I have no clue. I mean, once his spine is up, that would be kind of huge. More queens as well would also be kind of huge. Is he getting blink or what's the plan? I don't think I want Roach War now that I think about it, but it's too late already. I'm already in the process of getting a Roach War, am I not? Yeah, no shot, right? Oh, send those back. This is chaos, this is chaos, this is chaos, this is chaos. Okay, we lost some overlords here, I think. What is his worker count, though? What's your worker count, buddy? Tell me. Maybe we can surround this, or what? We definitely can surround this. Felt good for me, no? Definitely felt good for me. And we lost that overlord for free as well. What are we doing now? We're playing 3 base? I think we have to. There's going to be a gateway over here somewhere. And I actually want to see this pylon die because I'm somewhat afraid of DTs. No, they weren't working at least, so that's nice. Evo chamber? Do we want an Evo chamber here? Maybe we do. Second gas. I'm just doing things because I have a lot of gas. I'm not entirely sure what the correct response was against this. I felt like I was close enough. Like I'm not dead. I think I got out ahead from here. Gotta go into lair as well. It seems somewhat fine. We're just gonna play like 2 base Roach in a way, I guess. I think he's going to blink Stalker all in me actually. If I think I'm a Protoss player, right? So I'm thinking like a Protoss right now. I have a lot of Stalkers. I'm locked in. I would go for a blink Stalker all in if I were him. But then again, I'm not him. My response to 14 pool is I think slightly better. Need this. Sentries. Is he actually moving out? Oh, alright. Okay, I'm kind of confused right now. Just gonna get a spore over here as well because I'm uber afraid. Where's my other spore? Oh, here still. I do need one little dude over there. Once I get roach speed, I think this game is over, honestly. Roach speed is such a broken thing to have. Maybe he has a proxy base. That would make some sense, maybe. But then again, would it really make sense? No, not really. Get a couple of extra of these. Okay, he's expanding. Do we just roach on him? Maybe we roach NYDUS? 60 worker roach NYDUS? Ah, proxy base! I knew it! Well, I didn't know it, but I had an inkling. Is he moving out across the map right now, or what? So this is his 4th. My man's expanding to a 4th base. That means that this is scary. Oh no. Oh, I'm still going to all in. Doesn't have that many workers there yet either. So there's a double expand, basically. So we're going to treat it like a double expand and go kill him. NYDUS actually would be sick. For the simple reason that... Oh, how about you guys start working? That I can go in between the main and like the 4th base, basically. That would actually be kind of sick. So we're going to have a Ling over here that's going to provide us vision. Yeah, that's going to be very useful. And you go back to mining, chief. There we go. +1. Couple of Ravagers, not too many though. Just gonna continue pushing our creep out as well. It's always important. Hold position in the wall. Maybe he won't notice. See if he's still here. See if he's still here. Let's see if he's still here. He's not. Okay. Gonna just leave one behind. That looks potentially bad for me. Or potentially very good. Is he attacking it? He is. Not entirely great, was it? I also have way too much money again. Look at this. Look how rich I am. This is not good. That's actually really not good. Gonna destroy this fort base. And I want one over here as well, so I have some quicker rotations. Zip. Zip, you die. Just gonna take out these units as they're warping in. Because as units warp in, they're not fighting back yet, which is usually a nice thing. Very nice thing even here. Okay, gotta make sure I'm not getting caught from the behind. So just gonna kind of be moving back into the NYDUS. Zip. Did he see my NYDUS there? I think he might have. I'm gonna kill this. I mean, it's something. It's not the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. But I think it's going to do the trick here. I need more drones on this base. Does he have invisible dudes? Or why am I losing units? Oh, it's the cannon that's killing me. Well, I mean, I'm in serious trouble still, I think. Right? I'm not sure. I have no clue what's happening here. We're gonna get something. 4 gases, 8 gases, 4 base gas. We get Hydra speed, and we go Roach Hydra. We drop in the main base, and then we NYDUS in the main base as well. That's going to be our plan. Get a couple of spines in these areas, and we need Overlord speed too. That would be huge to have. Yep. He's gonna send some units into that general direction. 3, 2, 1. Once he realizes, he's probably sending units over there as we speak. Or he isn't. Like, absolutely not even. Oh my god, this is bad. This is real bad. If I had units in there, it would have actually been good. But how could I have known that he wasn't going to respond at all? 4 overlords? Good lord. This is going to be one hell of a drop, that's for sure. No matter what happens, it's going to be one hell of a drop. That's the only thing I do know. Gotta remain active. Uh-oh. Never mind. Cancel that. Is he actually moving across the map and trying to kill me? I don't think he can though, can he? I mean, you can't usually kill Roach Hydra. That's the one thing Roach Hydra is fairly good at, is staying alive. You can just kind of kite forever as well. We're killing a lot of zealots. More roaches. This is good. Just continuously kite, continuously kite. When is he coming up the ramp somewhere? I don't know. Feels like that would be a good moment for me to strike. Up, couple of biles on his face. Pre-splitting, 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 pre-splitting. This also feels relatively okay. I'm killing these force fields soon after. Yep, couple more of these on his face. And we're dropping in the main base. And we put the NYDUS there. So if we ever end up pushing this back, we immediately have a straight entrance into his main base, which would be huge. I don't think he actually wants to fight this, does he? Do you know, Chief? Maybe he thinks he wants to fight this. I don't think he does. Okay, he definitely has DTs though. Come on, where's the DTs? Ah, they're over there, they're over there, they're over there. More units in here. GG! The NYDUS. 200 supply NYDUS in his main base. Always a little bit tricky. He was still on 3 bases as well. Was getting good upgrades. We got a cheeky little win. Nice stuff. That was a solid one. 14 pool definitely got him in the early game, but then afterwards we almost threw it out. Macro pretty poor, but we got the win in the end. And that means we get to play another game. Did GG out, of course. So we're going to go 84 out of 140 over here. That's the beauty of playing against Protoss players. They They're just too good. Too good with the manners, and remains true forever. Alright, we got our game against Satanas right now. A Terran player. And I'm not so sure what I'm feeling. I'm feeling something with a trick, a little bit of schwung in there. I want my opponent to feel bad after this game. I want this to be their last game of StarCraft for the day. It's like, alright, I'm too tired. If I lose to this garbage, it's time to sleep. You know, we all have that game. For some of you, that happens only in the weekends, you know. You set some time aside for StarCraft 2 after a hard week of work. Play 6 games, and then in the final game, some guy does a cannon rush and starts in your third base and ends in your main. Like, alright, if I lose to this garbage, it's time to sleep. I want my opponent to feel like this. Despite my opponent definitely playing more than just a couple of games in the weekend. As he's at my MMR. So we're gonna build an extractor here. Go into a spawning pool. And then I think we're gonna start off with a semi-link flood. Semi-link flood. So it's like not a real link flood, but it looks a little bit like a link flood. It will scare him. Keep all of his Hellions at home. And then I'm going to Bailing Bust him the moment he moves out again with the Hellions. So it's really kind of a trick, right? Initially I want him to feel like he's unsafe, and then once he feels safe again, because he has a lot of cars, that's when I come in once more. So a little bit of Sun Tzu over here, a bit of the art of war, you know? Look strong when you're weak, look weak when you're strong. That's what I'm going to be doing. At least for now. Do I want some links? I don't care too much about links at the start. Like I only care about it once my speed finishes, obviously. That's the most important thing for me. And I want my speed to finish pretty darn fast as well. That actually is somewhat relevant. I'll send this over to my third. Let's see what he has. It's important I keep this alive, by the way. For multiple reasons. One of those reasons is that I might want to give it up later to go for a scout, or to pretend that I'm going for a scout. Okay, he's going to my main base right now. What's he doing here in my main? Maybe losing the Reaper? Is that what you're doing, buddy? Is a possibility, huh? Losing the Reaper. That's usually not how you want to start life. That's particularly bad for my opponent, because I am already planning on going for a little bit of a link flood. Like I said, starting with a fake link flood, right? So, this maybe my next 4 larvae are going to go into links. I think that's going to be my goal here. Got a cheeky little baneling nest already. So not all that many, but enough that my opponent will feel like, okay, this is a real attack. And then I'm hiding more, and all the rest of my units are all going to be links from this point on out. And they're all going to be links. They're going to be going towards the far right side of the map. Keep these in the middle so I can see a move out. Actually, might even put it here. So I can even see a move out even easier, which would be fantastic. Okay, here we go. So these are the fake links. These are the fake links. Up, and we catch a Hellion with that. Like, this is the goal, you know? You want your opponent to feel very uncomfortable with all of this. Very, very uncomfortable. Wait, what? Is he gonna counterattack? Maybe I can just win the game straight up, no? Yeah, I can actually win the game straight up. Like, it's important that I stop these guys from going in. It actually is. So, dang it. It wasn't my intention to win already. That actually is a mistake. I actually think if I would have been capable of sticking to my actual plan, it probably would have been better for me. Unless I'm just going to actually win the game right now. Here we go. Couple more links. Couple more links. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Does he have anything on the ramp? I don't think so. Hey, keep the banelings alive as well. Important, in case he pulls his... yep, his SCVs. That was actually bad. What is that? Oh. For a second I was afraid it was a battle cruiser already, but that would have been fairly impressive, I guess, if that had actually been the case. I don't actually have any other queens yet, which might be an issue. Oh, gotta definitely head back home. Want to tank one more, just so I don't lose any more drops. That really was the only reason I did that, honest to God. Okay. We don't have all that many workers left, honestly. Neither should my opponent. Do I want to make him feel safe now or not safe? Or he's building a BC, that's an issue. Because I don't have any queens. I have one spore, but that ain't going to be enough. I need to force him to stay home with that BC, that's for sure. Gonna build one spore over here. Maybe I can just go in. All of this. It's a good surround, I think, huh? It's almost a good surround, never mind. Oh my god, we almost had him like 4 times in a row. That was really, really painful. Now I'm starting to regret doing this altogether. I should have just stayed home. He doesn't have that many workers at all. Here comes the BC. They're running this out. I'll spread a little bit of creep at least. How many queens do we have? Just 2. That's an issue. That's most definitely an issue. Oh no. Come on, I need one more. It's not going anywhere, is it? I don't think it is. Two, 3. Okay, that was good. That was actually fairly good. Why do you have so many random workers in a dumb location? We do have a lot of workers here. Okay, maybe if he goes across the map, I can catch him. Maybe I can actually catch him if he goes across the map. So I'm pretending like I'm weak. Sun Tzu over here, okay? Sun Tzu. Pretending like I'm weak. Oh, that was good. Okay, this was an actual good surround. I need more of these bad boys. Because I'm afraid otherwise he's gonna show up once more. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. If he gets like 2 BCs on my side of the map, what do I have? Well, not a whole lot. I have nothing that can deal with BCs. As a first thing. This game is actually ridiculous though. This is actually a stupid game. Get one more spore. Need more queens as well still. They're gonna continuously build queens. Try to tack into something that's going to allow me to hopefully eventually... Oh no. To hopefully eventually deal with these BCs, but until then I'm in massive trouble. I'm in massive trouble right now. Oh no. Come on, attack the same one. I don't want damage spread over 5 different units. Come on, dude. That is not okay. Oh, that's a 3rd one, really? Okay, well, here we go. Can I just go in and kill him? No, I can't. More lings. I mean, we're technically staying alive. It's just... Eventually we need something else than not dying. Like, not dying isn't good enough anymore, I think. And also we're pretty darn close to dying. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Shoot this guy. Yeah, you can't just teleport away. If you can just teleport away, that's a spell of the BC. This has been a disaster of a game so far. I have not a very good feeling about this. I do not have a very good feeling about this at all. I wish I had a queen in that overlord so I could drop it and kill the stupid BC at least, but even that seems to not be possible because why would I have a queen in that location? That would be highly idiotic. Do I need a 4th base? I mean, I need something to spend my money, that's for sure. If he ever gets Yamato cannon, by the way, I'm in trouble. I'm in massive trouble. And I just don't see how I'm gonna get out of this. That is the real trouble that I'm in. Usually there's always a path forward, but BCs, they kill every path forward, okay? We're gonna build it over here, surrounded by spores is the plan for now, I guess. And I hope that he teleports in like 4 spores and that I can do something. Do I have a spore over here? I think I want one in between. Basically everything needs to have a spore at this point. Come on, buddy. Wait! Helbets. I don't think that was a good move by him though. Felt like he was already owning me. Don't have heal here either for him, so it wasn't great, but I think it was a defense for me. I'm okay. Like, the longer I stay alive, the more okay I get with things, right? Like, we have a lot of queens right now. We have 9, which means that, well, I'm gonna lose this base. That's what it means for now. But maybe if we go into the main, we can actually defend. He's gonna kill 4 queens immediately, I guess. Because he should have Yamato. 5 queens. Oh my god, he kills me so fast. How many BCs do you have? 5. He's gonna just right click his base and I'm toast. I'm toast. No, I don't want to be toast. Sounds terrible. I don't even like bread. Terrible Dutch person. Is he actually gonna try and right click? No way, right? Well, he's definitely trying to do that. Is it? He's easy. Oh, he's getting away with it. Okay, if he has a 4th base or a 3rd base, sorry, I'm just gonna straight up leave the game. I mean, I'll be down 2 bases in that case. I'm already down a base, even if he's only on 2, which would be very sad. I'm building 3 bases at the same time. At legitimately the okay, yeah, this is completely over. Probably has a 4th already. Yeah, I'm okay. I was very dead. What a sad way to end it. But it's good as well. I was getting a little bit too cocky. Alright, that's going to be it for me today, my good friends. Thank you so much all for watching today's episode of Cheesiest Man Live. If you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Bye bye.